You know what I love to do at home?
What do you love to do at home?
I love to sit on my sofa.
Yeah?
You know who doesn't like sitting on their sofa?
Who?
Logan Paul.
Why is that?
Because I don't know. He just doesn't like his sofa and he wants to sell it, I think.
No, he has sold it.
Well, yeah, but he was in the process of selling it and then he did sell it.
So he has sold it?
Yeah.
So how can he not like sitting on his sofa when he doesn't have a sofa?
Well, he's only just recently sold it, Simon. And
Okay,
the thing we're speaking about...
Randolph was trying to get to... Logan Paul bought these Mercedes couches for $90,000.
Yeah.
And he's finally sold them. He said they were the worst purchase he's ever made. $45,000 each.
That's crazy. Yeah, so yeah. Why did he buy... When did he buy them, by the way?
I think he bought them when he moved into his house.
So it's been a good couple of years or whatever. A good year or so. Since
Yeah. And then he's said, like, I'm not going to be able to sell them for 90,000. So
yeah.
I'll go down a bit. I think he said 40,000. I think he said 40,000 in a video originally. Yeah. Then he did another video and slated them. And then he slated them on the podcast, etc., etc. So then he kind of went down and said, okay, I'll take $20,000 for both. So that's like losing $70,000 on these couches.
Yeah. And then, well, when he did sell them, he ended up selling them for 17 and a half anyway. And then in that video, he paid $500 more because he broke it.
Yeah. So a guy called Arak, who's he basically did a video where he got a sponsored video, went to Logan's house to pick up the couches and then tried to like move in on the couches and stuff. But he actually bought them for $17,500. And I'm not gonna lie, those couches look kind of sick.
They look sick, yeah. But again, like, why sofas are built for comfort, right? That's the whole point.
I think I've found from experience. So obviously, everyone else might disagree with me here.
Okay.
Every sofa I've seen that looks like really nice is never comfy.
Yeah, I'd go for that. Like to an extent, like I'd say I 80% agree with you.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like you just basically want like a really, really thick sofa that just kind of sinks a little bit.
Yeah, my sofa doesn't look good or feel good. My sofa's trash.
Well, I mean, what do you think of our sofa?
Yeah, your sofa's calm, yeah.
But it doesn't look amazing. It looks all right. It looks
all right though. It doesn't look.
That's what I mean. It
nice,
looks all right.
Yeah.
But I think it's very comfortable.
Yeah, it is comfortable. Yeah, it's kind of like when say if we're watching TV and there's three of us, it's kind of annoying though because like two people will get like the long one where they can put like the legs out, and one person just has to sit in the middle.
Yeah, we should have got like a footrest thing or something.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, we all can like be more comfortable, but it just means getting closer, and I don't want to get close to you guys.
Well, you can't right now,
especially now. Yeah, I can't at all.
So so when we moved in, there was actually a sofa here.
Oh, that was rank.
And it was honestly the weirdest sofa I've ever seen in my life. It was in the middle. So if you've seen any of the videos that we've posted where we show the sofa and stuff, obviously it's like a U shape.
Yeah.
It looks at the TV. It was in the middle of the room and it faced both ways.
Yeah.
So it had like a backrest in the middle that was only like, 10 inches high. And each seat was like barely big enough for people to sit on. And I was what?
So for example, someone could look at say the window, and the other person could look at the TV. But if you both sit like on the side of it, you're pretty much like looking at each other.
Yeah, I really couldn't understand it.
It looked sick in terms of like the room. If you looked at the room, it looked sick, but like it's not practical at all.
It was one to like try and sell the flat, really.
Yeah, for sure, yeah. Because it wasn't even the sofa itself wasn't nice, but it within the context of the room, it did look cool. But yeah, I'm glad you got rid of that. That would have been horrible.
Yeah, I couldn't. Yeah, I was literally there like I just want a big sofa that I can lie on.
It took you guys a long time to get out there, right? I don't know why.
We did buy it before we moved. Yeah, it was 6 months, I think it was.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Why do bed and sofa companies always be like that?
I don't know, but yeah, it took ages, and that's why we ended up with huge bean bags, and
that's
why we have them, and they're really comfortable. Yeah. I mean, I would only buy the sofas that Logan Paul had if I had like, I don't know, like 10, 20 million after I already had my house.
Yeah.
And the house was big enough that I had a living room that was just for show, and we never actually sat there.
A lot of people do that, you know. I've actually heard like celebrities and like rich people state we have like a living room, then we have like our actual living room. I'm like, what do you mean?
I know.
Then,
I've seen that a lot. Where
yeah,
it's
and
like,
some people have like living rooms and they have parent living rooms where it's like only adults, only like them allowed, no kids and all
yeah,
that.
no. One of my friends had that. They didn't have the
right.
show one, but they had one of those parents one. I mean, technically, like my parents' house, they had like the front room,
Yeah.
and then the living room kind of thing. And the front room was always like known as the kids' room kind of thing. Like it was, you know, it was if it's a mess, it's a mess. It was just kind of like don't bring all your toys and crap into the living room.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah.
And it was like the sofa was like a bright blue and the wall was orange, so it didn't match any. There was no like color scheme. Whereas my mum was like, all right, the living room needs to look nice.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Come to think of it, though, you know, in a vlog that I saw of those sofas in Logan's room, it doesn't look like that's the room where everyone even stays. It looks like a walkway, if you know what I'm saying. Like, there's no TV there, right? It doesn't look very comfortable to be like, sat there. So
No, it's literally a showroom.
Yeah, so Logan, suck it up, bro.
I think it's more the fact he just lost $72,500.
Well, yeah, true. But then
Test your sofas before you buy them, mate.
exactly, and hopefully now the sofa that he buys will be under 20 or 17K. So then essentially he bought whatever he bought something he likes for the original price. Which end of the day, it's fine, right? As long as you.
I mean, hopefully he buys a sofa for like $800.
Yeah.
I don't think you should spend $20,000 on a sofa either.
Now he'll buy a Ferrari sofa.